You can do this?
This is Ludville. There isn't a mystery out there that I can't solve, assuming the pay is adequate.
Look at this house. Do you think the pay is an issue?
Of course not. Just making sure we're on the same page here.
Well, speaking of the same page, I should let you know that because this is a very serious matter to me, I have enlisted the services of another PI to aid you.
Another PI?
Another PI? Ma'am, I thought this case was of the utmost importance, and yet I see another amateur before me.
Sterling Tuck.
Harry Pickford.
I haven't seen you around since I solved the coconut mall case back in 19.
It was actually the time I fucked your wife, in 20.
She was only my fiance, so doesn't really count.
Funny, she said something similar.
So you gentlemen know each other?
We're familiar.
Well, you two are the best PIs according to Reddit, so I figured I could trust a case like this to your combined efforts.
You can trust Sterling with a mystery just as much as you can trust a Catholic priest with one of his altar boys. Myself, on the other hand. Why, Mrs. Ludville? I guarantee I can get to the bottom of this within 24 hours.
Oh yeah? It took me 24 minutes to get to the bottom of your wife.
Fiancé.
So, can you tell us what happened here, Miss Ludville?
Yeah. I'd just come back from a game of backgammon, and then I noticed the motion lights were on in the backyard. I went outside to investigate, and needless to say, I was not pleased with what I found. My husband was desperately trying to explain his actions, but it was a last straw for me, so I did the only rational thing I could think of. But when I woke up, his body was missing. So that's when I called you.
And you're sure he was dead when you left him in the pool?
Yes, I made sure of that.
So what we have here is an open and shut Lazarus incident.
Lazarus incident?
Well, ma'am, clearly...
Well, ma'am, clearly your husband was practicing some sort of occult ritual in anticipation of you catching him sleeping with the pool boy the same way I slept with Harry's wife.
Fiancé.
That he would be able to get up and leave.
That's ridiculous.
No, what's ridiculous is a grown man sucking a dum-dum. Did your pinwheel hat blow off, bozo?
Hey, I quit, okay? All right, I work out too hard and too much to have the popcorn lungs of an 8th grader, all right?
Okay, well, it seems like you two know what you're doing, so why don't you just call me when you've solved the case?
Certainly. And I am sure I will call you first, as I always do.
Gentlemen, I'm paying you double to see you two work together. I need the best private eyes in the valley to get to my husband before my husband gets to the police. You understand that, correct?
Naturally. Thank you, Miss Ludville.
We're gonna solve this. You're gonna want to play within my ballpark, Sterling. I'm your best shot at that double payday.
Listen, I'm gonna extend you an olive branch like the pacifist I am and give you a little bit more leeway than I normally would, but on the condition that you come with me to get a Reuben.
O'Neal.
Sure, follow me. Whoa, onto your car.
I don't want to talk about it.
You get another DUI?
I said I don't want to talk about it.
All right, well, come on, I'll give you a ride. Nice.